Hey everybody, Kevin here, Brick Building Biker. So today is, what is today? Thursday. It is April 1st, and April 1st brings us Shuttle Day. So it's actually a set that I've been kind of really wanting to get my hands on. You guys seen the videos from before. I have the other Shuttle kind of over there, and I kind of want to do a display of everything sort of put together. All of the space exploration stuff. So I was very excited when they started showing the release of this one. So today I made my way over to the Lego store with the help of my daughter. She was number one in line for me, so that was very nice of her, and I appreciate that so much. I got some good kids. Now with that, as they came out and they said, well, since you're first in line, you get first option. We have a damaged box. And I'm like, okay, well, damaged box usually brings some pretty good points. So they said, yeah, it's 5,000 VIP points. So it's $50. So I said, well, is the box really damaged or is it? And she goes, no. She goes, she knows who I am. It was one of the girls I know there quite well. So she says, no, she goes, it'll be good. You can film with it and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let's do that then. So I know there was some problems with the online stuff, I was talking to one of my buddies, Tanjam, and he had some issues with, they gave him $25 back or whatever because they when he put the thing, or the space shuttle in his cart, it gave him the stuff and then it took it away because they didn't have it. So they gave him $25 or something like that. And I talked to another gentleman today that I just kind of ran into randomly there, and he was saying kind of the same thing. So they gave him some stuff. They gave him Amelia Earhart set and Charles Dickens set. So that's pretty sweet. I mean, at least they're coming to the plate with that, which is great. So at the Southside Lego store is the one I went to today. I got two promotions with that. Of course, we got the Chick, which we've seen before. It's a little bit bright there, but we got the Chick, and then we got another. Just the bunny house there, so that's cool. Free gift with purchases. I mean, they're always good. Like I said before, I use these as giveaways, or I give them to people to build that are just kind of getting into it. So try to spark that fire. Let's get more people building. And then, of course, the best set. Boom. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Yeah, and as you can see, like, this box is perfectly fine. I don't know if you'll even, like, it's crunched there. I don't know if you can, that's it. So doesn't affect the Lego inside by any way, shape, or form. Everything inside is going to be perfectly fine. I hope the manual isn't down there, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, and 5,000 VIP points, so $50 back. So that's a good deal. This was $269, I believe. So $50 off that, $219. That's a good price. I can appreciate that kind of price, and like I said, the box doesn't really matter all that much to me, so pretty cool. I am going to get started building on this right away. I've been this is one that really, like I said, had me excited, and I really want to see what it looks like. I want to get to that final product. So yeah, we'll start building on this. I had a little bit of a glitch, so I've got some video editing just of the Darth Vader's castle that I just built. I'm going to leave part of that, the other half of that, as I talked in the last video. I was saying we're going to light it up. We will light it up. I will light it up. We will do that on a live stream. So I'll wait for that to happen, and then I just want to get some of my ducks in a row, sort of thing, and then we can look at getting that going. So this is official Lego set 10283, NASA Space Shuttle Discovery. 2,354 pieces. And I'm really happy to get going with this thing because it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be an interesting model to look at once we're all done. So I'll crack into it, and we'll take a quick little look at what's inside, and we'll go from there. finished up with the Discovery build. And yeah, I really like it. There's not too much negative to say about it. They did a very, very good job of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you my original one that I had, which was set 10231. That's one that my mother had bought for me years and years and years ago as a gift, and it's the one set that lasted through everything because it was a gift from my mom, and I held it close to me. So it's the one set, or one of the few sets that I actually held on to. Sure, I'm glad I did, because you know what, now I'm going to have to do something with these ships basically together. The size difference is a little bit, but they both give you two different things. I'm going to build basically a big launch pad for the other one. I think that'd be cool, and have all the stuff going up the side and make it look like the actual launch pad. And then just have this one orbiting with the Hubble telescope coming out of it. Because, yeah, the way you can display the new one is cool. You have many different options for display. So you can have it almost like it's orbiting here, which is the first one you're going to see. And then with the Hubble telescope and the arm out to the telescope and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm going to turn this thing around and let's take a look at these two sets together. All right, and here's set 10231. So this is the one that I've had for a long time. It's dusty. It's definitely going to get a dust off. Let's bring it in here a little bit tighter. So it was cool because it was a nice launch piece. Like it's standing up, and my plans have always been to build a, a launch tower and all that sort of stuff. Of course, got her on our little cart there. So yeah, to build this up and to build it with a nice launch tower beside it and sort of the step and the stairs going up, I think that would look kind of cool. But you can see with these two guys together, I'll move this one kind of over into the back side. You can see the size difference, obviously quite a bit bigger for the new one, and obviously way more detailed. I haven't opened this up in forever. This could be bad. So it had a satellite and stuff in there, and an arm and all that good stuff. So you can set this up, and then wheels and all that good stuff too. But I just leave it on the launch position here. I'll have to go through that, make sure everything's hunky-dory in there. Look, it's coming apart on me. So I'll be repairing that right away. But yeah, there are the two shuttles. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Like I said, this one, if you were remotely on the fence about getting it, get it. You'll love it. They did a really, really good job of it. All right, so first off, set 10283. Space Shuttle Discovery. So this is the new set. So this is what I was saying. You had the three different, like you have this stand, you have this stand, you have the Canada arm. Everything in here is just, it's bang up. You can close these doors. You can actually fold the telescope, or the telescope up, and you can actually put, I'm just going to grab them here. You can actually put these guys on, which are supposed to be the solar panels all rolled up and beside it. This piece also would go, oops, I got everything rolling away on me here. This piece would also go into the telescope, basically just plugs back into it. So it has that shiny metallic pieces. And then this is the stand for it. So this would actually just stand with the telescope. And it has its placard, which I showed you guys the other day. Launch, mass, velocity, deploy altitude. This is the placard for the space shuttle itself, wingspan, launches, when it was active from and to, orbital velocity, max altitude, Earth orbits, and time in space. So that's kind of cool. Neat to have that with it. So it will look good, like once we put this guy up with that, you know, and then you can show it all off. They have a little cockpit area. You got some seats and stuff in there. You can check that out. So just kind of neat. That pushes back on. And then, of course, the landing gear pops out and all that sort of stuff, but I'm just shooting this with my hand, so yeah, it's pretty neat. And even on the back end, they have, so if you turn the one turbine up the top here, or the propulsion system, it moves both of the flaps. And then they also have this set up, because this is actually used, they give you little fun facts in there. They have that set up because that's used as an air brake on landings and stuff like that. So it's a split wing, so it'll pop open. So that's kind of neat. I read that in the book. And yeah, so that's the new one. Now we'll take a look at the older one right here. So as always, guys, let's hit that like and subscribe button. We've got to hit our 2,000, our number 2,000 there, and then I'll most likely start my live streaming next week. I'm just waiting for a camera to come in. So once that camera comes in, then I can get everything set up and make sure it's going to work properly. I hate getting all stressed out about thinking something's not going to work right, but I will play around with that and see what we can come up with. I hope you like the look at this little set here. It's pretty cool. And yeah, like, subscribe. And as always, thank you very much for your continued support and watching the videos and your comments. They mean a ton to me. Guys, stay safe.